Hello Pisces, welcome back to the channel. This is Faith, of course, the Divine Faith, and this is going to be your weekly horoscope for November 13th through the 19th, okay? So make sure that you apply this to your sun, moon, rising. After you apply this and it still does not resonate, then don't worry about it. This is just not your week and you go ahead and be happy and be merry. Okay, but I did go ahead and shuffle the cards before I hit record. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, if you need to contact me or if you want to take a look at my website, that information is below in the description box, or you can go directly to thedivinefaith.com. All right. So at the bottom of the deck for you this week, we do have the Six of Swords. I am hearing like the name Timothy, but this can definitely be a letter T or a letter R that may have some type of significance in your life during this week. Okay. Now I'm also getting something about visiting hours, but I'm just getting something about visitors, period. Okay. With the energy of like trying to move on from the past coming through, some of you guys may be interested in experimenting when it comes to making things. You may be interested in getting into the field of biology or microbiology, to be more exact. Some of you could be thinking about going back to school for these particular fields, but definitely this is a week where it seems more scientific, more, analytical. So you may definitely be doing a lot of brainstorming. Okay. The pie charts, I don't know, for some reason the pie chart is coming up. So some of you guys could definitely be like doing pie charts, or you could be doing graphs, whatever it is that you need to organize something. I feel like that you would be doing that. With the sixth house energy coming through, we also do have your day-to-day activities, but also when it pertains to your job. So this may be the week where you may definitely be mapping out a plan for the next 6 months, because some of you are trying to leave behind your job. So you may be making this plan so that you can achieve this in the next 6 months. But on the other end, some of you guys, this could simply just be you're trying to relocate or move to maybe a heavier traffic type of area because you may feel that there are more job opportunities there. But it does feel like that this week coming up, there is some sort of travel. It feels like you're going back to a place that you used to live at or used to visit frequently in the past. So this trip that's coming up is not to necessarily new territory. However, there is a sense of like a karmic imbalance, I feel like, tied to this place that you are going towards. It feels like that wherever this place is, you left at a moment's notice, you left in a hurry. So there may definitely be unpleasant feelings coming up as you are visiting this place within this next week, or within this next 6 days to be more exact. We do have Aquarius energy coming through. So you also may be going to see an Aquarius who is at a distance, but this gives me more of a vibe of you're going to see about something at a distance because somebody's not giving you an answer. Somebody has stopped responding, or you feel like that you need to meet something face to face so that they can know how serious you are about it, or whatever the situation is. Okay. But anyway, so we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. I kind of figured that was going to come out. We have the Emperor. We have the Hangman. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, by the way, you may be dealing with a Cancer as well. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn rising, since I'm getting Cancer on the 7th house. So moon on the 7th. Some of you guys, you may be Capricorn risings, but this may definitely be an energy here where even this week, like I said, this is why I feel like you're going towards someone to like meet this situation face to face, because you may be getting conflicting emotions over the phone. You may be feeling like that this person isn't taking you serious when it pertains to love, emotion, communication, whatever. Okay. But even with this Nine of Cups and this Six of Wands, this goes back to me talking about some type of, well, it could be some type of success, feeling of what is it? like feeling like a woosah or feeling like, I'm feeling better about a decision that you've made recently when it pertains to your career, or this may be news that is coming in to you. Now, be very mindful and make sure that you're not making hasty decisions by the middle of the week, because some of you guys may do that. Some of you, the hasty decision could be before this little woosah or this, relief moment comes into you when it pertains to your career. You may decide to up and leave and up and quit. And it's like, as soon as you get ready to turn in your 2 weeks notice, I feel like a boss or a manager is going to be like, well, that's funny that you're doing that, because you were at the top of the list whenever it pertains to being recommended for a new position or a pay raise. And I don't necessarily get that they're just saying this. I really do feel like that your name has came up in meetings, your name has came up on lists, whatever it is, to say, okay, this person has done good over this amount of time. Let's try them in a different position, a higher position, and see how they do. But some of you won't give it time for that to manifest. Even if it's not about working a job, it could be working for someone or working for yourself. I feel like it's the same scenario. This gives me the vibe as well, where your hasty decision making when it pertains to feeling abandoned, or you're trying to prepare yourself for abandonment, that you just immediately leave. That's why I said wherever this place is that you're going back to, I feel like it was the same scenario. You just immediately left. It's like you're leaving behind a trail of unfinished business, and it's no different when it comes to this week from what I'm getting here. Okay. Now, those of you, if you're going to meet up with an air sign face to face, you won't necessarily like the conversation. Now, part of the conversation could be that this person actually may be going off to the military, but the other part of the conversation could literally mean that this person feels like that you're just too impulsive for their liking. So this person may end up dropping you, or you may end up dropping them. Okay. Now, with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords as well, this just gives me peak. Oh, I made a bonehead decision when it pertains to my career, because you let your ego get in the way. So you got to make sure that you curb this down around the 16th. Well, like I said, the middle of the week. Okay. But also this Ten of Swords can be a betrayal, a stabbing in the back. But in this particular instance, I feel like this is your own betrayal. You're causing this betrayal. It's not somebody else. You're causing this betrayal because you're automatically assuming something that isn't necessarily going to manifest. Like, you're already trying to assume the worst. So you're going to react off of what you think the worst is going to be. And I feel like you're going to pretty much be kicking yourself after you do that. So be very careful about this. With the Emperor and the Hangman, kind of close to the Ten of Swords, you also this week, this may be something that has carried over from a previous week. You feel let down by your father. I feel like there is some type of promise that was made to you, either by your father or the stepdad, or it could be a father figure, whoever this is, and they won't be able to follow through on their promise. It may have something to do tied to money. Okay. So just from what I'm seeing here, even though travel is on the board, some of you guys may actually decide not to go on Thursday or Friday. And it may be because of what I just said. You're already trying to predict the bad shit that's going to happen. So you're going to psych yourself out. Okay, try to work through this. It feels like it's just mental torture that you're going through during this week, trying to sift through what you're feeling. But what you may be feeling may be somebody else's emotions that you are taking on. So careful about that. But I do feel that money will be coming in. There will likely be, the energy coming through for those of you looking for a job. There will be a job offer coming through, even though it's not necessarily the job offer that you want. That's what I was talking about before with the Six of Swords, a regular 9 to 5. So there is energy here of you earning a wage coming through next week. Some of you, like I said, even if you're working at home, you need to give this a little bit more time, because money will be coming in. I actually feel like the month of December is going to be a better time for you in terms of accumulating money, accumulating abundance between December and April. But you gotta hold on. You gotta stop trying to predict what's going to happen in the future so that you can have control. You can't have control of the universe. You're going to lose every damn time. So some of you definitely need to take a step back this week and stop trying to Stop trying to get ahead of the universe because it's not working, and you're going to make a decision based off of you letting your intuition control you, and then you're going to be sad about it. So I would just say, like I said, be very mindful about this, but it does look like towards the end of the week, things will start to get better, especially when it comes to money. As long as you don't make this impulsive decision or act off of these impulses, okay? But outside of that, yeah, some of you Pisces, I actually see you going into being like hairdressing school or a cosmetology school, especially with the Empress and the Two of Swords here. So that's why I said some of you, you're either working at home or you could end up working at home. Either way, beauty. I feel like you could gain some ground in this, but you gotta keep moving forward. I feel like the Hangman with the Emperor is kind of just like wait for your time, you know. But anyway, so Pisces, this has been your reading for the week. Hope it helped, and see you later.